Hey everybody, I'm so happy to have you guys back on the channel where we talk about everything feminine, including music, media, and news. Iggy Azalea has been making headlines very often recently and for the wrong reasons. Constant internet beef, getting water thrown on her at parties, and of course her ex-label head T.I. continuously bringing her up in interviews. The former rap star just can't seem to get a break. All of this talk and drama has led some people to think, what even happened to Iggy Azalea in the first place? And why do so many people dislike her? And it's an honest question because after all, Iggy had major success and mega solo and featured hits like Bounce, Fancy, Problem, and Black Widow. Iggy was supposed to be the next big female rapper with a long-term career, but that didn't happen, and here's why. The biggest mistake that Iggy made is most likely abandoning Interscope Records in order to work with T.I. Iggy moved to Los Angeles in order to accelerate her career and was offered a deal with Interscope Records, but she really wanted T.I. to executively produce her album, and Interscope did not like that idea, so she ditched Interscope in favor of T.I. and his label Grand Hustle. Not too long before Iggy signed to the Grand Hustle label, Lil Wayne's Young Money ensemble was dominating the charts, with the top dogs being Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj, and Drake. Many believe that T.I. wanted his own Young Money type of group to take over, and Iggy Azalea was set to be his own Nicki Minaj, but that didn't really happen. Iggy left Grand Hustle after only 3 years. 2015 was the beginning of Iggy's downfall. Although she had a big successful year in 2014, T.I. was not handling her career to the best of her benefit, and it all hit the fan when Iggy was accused of cultural appropriation. People began to think that Iggy was just a character and that she was using black and urban culture to gain a fan base. It was even alleged that T.I. purposely turned Iggy into a rapper to replace Nicki Minaj. And that isn't so far-fetched. Grand Hustle now operates as of 2012 under Atlantic Records, and it has been said before that Atlantic had been looking for somebody to replace Nicki for a while, as early as 2014. A white rapper isn't unheard of these days, so it wasn't really a big deal when Iggy appeared as a new female rapper. But the thing is, was she even supposed to be a rapper? Iggy was born in Sydney, Australia, and claims to have begun rapping at 14 years old. She moved to the US to begin her music career, and because her love of hip-hop did not allow her to fit in while in Australia. But if you've been an aspiring rapper since 14, then what was this?
Give me what I want, I just might get it back to you. Better look out, cause I'm a war, my guns are blazing, coming for you. Ride, 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 it's on tonight. Save the line, I'm the captain and it's right.
So, okay, sure, Iggy could have just been exploring other options, but this doesn't help other people's theories that she was being planted by T.I. to take out Nicki Minaj, and also that she was appropriating black culture. It also doesn't help that people think that Iggy had butt lift surgery in order to have the black girl body, and I say that hypothetically. As well as it seems like she ditches the Aussie accent from time to time, especially in her music, which some people translate that as her trying to relate or fit in with black women by creating a fake persona, and that's disrespectful to the black community.
Iggy Azalea. Actually, I said the less I say about her, the better. She brings up some pretty interesting issues, because I think what she was doing was almost like this verbal type of blackface. Like, I mean, what accent is she trying to put on there? Like, it's weird, you know. She's from a small town called Mullumbimby, a rural Australian town, and then she speaks in a certain way, and then suddenly when she raps, I don't know what she's trying to sound like. But it's one thing to be drawn to black culture and to be a part of it, but when you don't show allyship to other parts of black culture, when it starts to get hard, I mean, that to me is deeply problematic.
It also hurts Iggy's image now that T.I. has came out in 2019 and claimed that Iggy only left his label when she realized that she could be accepted by the white audience.
When she found out white people liked her and she didn't really need black people to like her anymore, she switched up. She was very arrogant about it. And I feel like that energy, you know, led to motherfuckers like, with that.
Right.
You know, and also outside of when like the raps were dope at first. Of course, she had
writers
help. She exposed herself so much, and you know, and it just
with the Sway freestyle.
Team, if you can.
I cannot give you a hot 16 to this hood ass beat.
You don't like that one?
No.
You know.
He got a house on the hill, sits in the valley. Said he trying to move on with life, but he still want to be a good daddy. So I sit in a ride cause I don't want us overlapping. She spending money on Mac, that's cute. I get checks from them in Paris. Better check my tax bracket. What you think was gonna happen? Nagging, now he's leaving, and y'all broke up like madmen. These exes excessively hating on the next bitch. She no housewife, just desperate. I know you trying to let go, but accept it, cause the whole world is watching, and the paparazzi is flocking, and we fly when we drop in and we shut down your party, man. His and her gold chains, gold watches, everything. His old girl, if she gon' hate and she gon' have something to say when I hop out his new whip, fresh in some new shit. Damn, she is too thick. Who is this? Yeah, I'm his new bitch.
9 in Tennessee. Go ahead. What you want to say?
That shit's fucking trash, dog. Get the f off the airwaves.
Oh,
all of it, just everything. Twitter. You know what I mean? Just all of it. And I feel like it just kind of, it undid all the good that was done.
When I win, no, when I win, I play good like Shinga. Got hoes on, gonna come through, take a protocol, just damage it, that's my protocol. There's many Australians on source and no camera, I don't care you all. No killer rap, gotta give it to you raw. Bitch, 1 point, when the piece me the joint, gotta twist this beat, I'm spraying my joint. Straight crack rap, wall till the clap, who know, Drew Ray, city, no, Diggy, yeah, shorty, do it, I'm no, diggo, from motherfucking name. It's Iggy, not Jigga.
Iggy has denied those claims and said that her reason for leaving was because T.I. was doing nothing for her career. Nevertheless, T.I.'s mishandling of Iggy's career and rumors of her being a fraud were ultimately the reason for her downfall. That, as well as she had some questionable lyrics in one of her songs. Iggy has a song called Drugs, and in the opening verse, she says,
Tire marks, finish line with the fire marks. When it really starts, I'm a runaway slave. Master, I'm a runaway slave. Master, I'm a runaway slave. Master.
So people really were not feeling these lyrics, and that just hurt her even more. As a white musician in a genre that is dominated by mostly black people, it wasn't a good idea to have anything relating to slaves and masters in any of her songs. So there you have it in a nutshell. That is why people don't like Iggy Azalea and they don't give her the time of day. Iggy still continues to make music, and she banks on royalties from her previous mainstream hits. Her YouTube views aren't too shabby either, and she still has a solid fan base. She has admitted that she's not at the top anymore. After all, she went from Grammy nominations and opening up for Beyonce to getting booed on the streets of New York. What do you think about Iggy Azalea and her decline from the industry? Leave your comments and opinions below. Go ahead and like the video because it's good for your edges. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so that you can be notified each and every time I upload a video. And that's it for today. I'm going to see you guys in the next one.